LEGO has been making some incredible Chinese-inspired sets to celebrate the Chinese New Year, and for 2022 they're releasing the Lunar New Year Ice Festival set and the Lunar New Year Tradition set, but this one is for another video. Right out of the gate I was seriously impressed by the size of the box, and when I got it from LEGO the set hadn't been announced yet, so the whole thing was a complete surprise for me. The box and contents were surprisingly heavy, so it got me wondering how big this thing would be, and at first sight it looked absolutely beautiful. The highlight of the set is obviously the frozen lake. Now the way this was achieved was with the use of 18 of these panel elements in a special LEGO color that I don't even know the name for. It is slightly transparent or slightly opaque depending on how you look at it, and with a bunch of these on their side we got ourselves a nice looking frozen lake, complete with a few lost items and fish underneath. This set is heavily reliant on an impressive amount of minifigures, 13 in total. Take them out of the picture and the set will look rather empty. While I don't feel an in-depth look is needed for all 13, something I noticed is that all of them are black-haired, except for the old lady, which feels intentional, and I wanted to highlight the tiger suit guy, a fitting inclusion in the set as 2022 will be the year of the tiger. To further highlight this Chinese zodiac, the set also comes with the typical hanging lanterns with a tiger print on them, and on this corner over here a photo stand-in with two images from which you can choose from. I can't quite tell you what this is made from, but it's quite a sturdy material. If you decide to change the picture, however, after building the whole thing, a fair amount of disassembling will be needed, unfortunately. I would have liked the change to be easier somehow. The holes perfectly match the height of an adult and kid minifigures, which is a nice touch. Over here there's someone carving a nice penguin, and I like the cheese slopes in transparent blue, giving the effect of pieces of ice that were shaven off the block of ice from where this was carved. As a reference, the sculptor has a real penguin, a fairly rare element that only showed previously on two other LEGO sets. One of the two accesses to the frozen lake are these stairs over here, a rather simple build but with an awesome new element, a 3x3 corner tile in grey. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this new element in a lot more colors in upcoming LEGO sets. At the front of the build, some fences and walls at a very unexpected angle, and a sign or ad of some sort to the place, which is a print surprisingly, as are every decorated element you'll see on this set. 0 stickers were used, which is great. There's a lamppost next to the sign with similar prints to the hanging lanterns, and I would love to know what this means, as the top half looks like a Chinese character. To the left, yet another way of making trees out of LEGO, and the second access to the frozen lake. Less interesting than the other stairs, but making good use of the ingot elements of the floor for stone slabs. Some containers with drinks inside and a spot to place some skis. For some weird reason, this detail right here is probably my favorite, the ice fishing spot. The hole itself is made with sideways brick building, the water underneath made with a similar panel element as that of the frozen lake but in transparent blue, and there's even a lid to close it off. Over here a small shop where you can buy or rent ice skating shoes as shown on the nice printed sign outside, the typical hanging lanterns and a beautiful printed tile over the door. Inside we can see the items the store has over a nice sand blue floor. There's also this compartment down here with a bunch of ice skating related objects. The final detail is this big ice sculpture over a ramp that people may use to slide down to the lake, or maybe it's just a small frozen waterfall. It's impressive the amount of transparent elements, kinda reminding me of the bottle I designed for the Ship in a Bottle set, and on top you can clearly see this Chinese character that I unfortunately do not know what it means, though it feels important. To actually build this, LEGO recolored a few elements in transparent colors, with the highlight going for a few of these new 1x2 modified bricks, brand new element that I've also shown you on the Monkey Kids Stuff Creation set. There's also two mini builds to the set, some sort of ice toy for kids to go safely on the ice while pushed by an adult, and the color scheme kinda reminds me of some cartoon character. This cart is the other mini build with what I'm assuming to be some sort of typical food eaten around the Chinese New Year celebrations. Do let me know what it is in the comments if you know about it. There is no denying it. The set looks beautiful, and I'm sure a lot of Winter Village builders will be picking this up to make some changes and add it to their Winter Village displays in 2022, as well as people to which the Chinese New Year celebrations are meaningful. Personally, I still think the set is beautiful, definitely bigger than I expected, but there's this feeling I can't shake off my head. This set is basically a Lego frozen lake. That's what you're building here, a frozen lake with 13 minifigures and some add-ons. I'm not saying it's a bad set, but when done doesn't feel as fulfilling as building a Creator Expert set or a Star Wars UCS one. It comes down to personal taste, I guess, and since I usually don't build displays or dioramas where minifigures have an important role, this set being heavily reliant on minifigures isn't in the end so appealing for me. I feel most people will absolutely love this one and will be really excited to get it when it comes out, but do let me know what you think in the comment section and see you on the next one.